I watched every single episode of Rick and Morty probably 2 or 3 times, and I miss the old Family Guy. So what if there was an animation that was easily accessible and funny and entertaining and had great references out there? Thank goodness I found Inside Job.
You managed to show up on time?
This is a fantastic animated comedy that is a merger of Rick and Morty and The Family Guy when it was still good. And it follows Reagan and her co-workers that are part of Cognito Inc, a company that is ruled by a shadow cabal that is responsible of any conspiracy actually being true, such as the government having lizard people and the earth being hollow. Anyway, it's hilarious and I don't want to spoil anything for you because they use a lot of cool references of what ifs. Imagine if all of the X-File episodes were actually true and funny. Reagan is a fantastic main character. She lives with her dad, she's extremely smart, and she wants to do extremely well by the company because her dad used to be the CEO of this fantastic world-ruling company, and she wants to be the next in line. Her co-workers are not making her job any easier. There is a general that is a mix of a dolphin who is supposed to advise her on military stuff, a scientist who's always high, a PR representative that's great at what she does but she never pays attention, a sentient mushroom who is always horny, and they just bring in a new guy from human resources to actually deal with people because remember, Reagan is terrible at people relationships. And so their friendship and each character has an episode to shine while crazy things are happening, such as the meeting of lizard people that should approve the budget of Cognito Inc, but the lizard people need to be impressed and they always have lizard people orgies. Anyway, they have fantastic, hilarious situations. The humor has a lot of callbacks to references from movies and cartoons and media stuff from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and it's funny every time. And I know they're not doing something that's extremely new. As I mentioned to you before, Rick and Morty is really up there. But that doesn't mean that this is not a funny and yet somewhat original cartoon that uses usual tropes to do something new and different. The voice acting is good. I gotta be honest, it's actually fantastic and it works for the characters despite of the crazy situations that they encounter, and the situations are indeed crazy. Like everything that you thought is a conspiracy is actually true, and that's one of the elements that makes this show incredibly relatable and funny. I wonder if you have seen Inside Job, and what do you think? Is it as funny as I feel, or am I off? I'm Jin from Get Me More, and you know where to find me. Thanks for watching.